Hey everybody, and welcome to Banished. Today we are going to start let's call this a playthrough, walkthrough tutorial thing. This is me starting off a city. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all that stuff done, but I've done the review, but otherwise I haven't really done much video. I haven't done any videos on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up an orchard, and I'm going to build up a crop. I'm going to need 3 farmers that grow apples. We have a full stockpile already, so I'm going to change that so we can have a 4x10. We're going to make our farm, which we can grow potatoes. Potatoes are actually quite filling in this. We'll need 5 farmers. And then I'll start building housing. We'll need 5 houses for people to live in. So I'll need builders. So we're gonna set up our builders. Looks like we had all the materials to build up the houses, so now they just need to get to building the homes. So we're gonna build a road around here so our people can live. So we have 5 houses. 5 housing will fill up our current residence of people. So I'm gonna start mining away at this land here, so we have more resources while our potatoes grow. We should have enough potatoes to last us through the first year until these guys grow. And it looks like they're already growing, so I'm gonna put another farmer on here. So I'm gonna need 7 farmers actually. So we have all that. I'll need more these guys to do their job, so we have more housing. Once we get more housing, we'll be able to bring in more and more people. People will grow, and people will be born, and people will live. So if I put up the event calendar, so storage fellow, so we're gonna put up this, and Alina has become an adult already. Did we have looks to be 17 people, all of which are currently working. We have 17 people with homes. We're about to get a bigger population. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a schoolhouse as soon as possible, so we get people learning early on. Learning should boost average health. It should boost what our people can, how well they can harvest, the materials they can bring in. Also have to build in a what do we call it? A firewood cutter. So this is gonna be my first. I'm gonna see a child named Stefana and a child named Guvan was born. So these potatoes should be growing quite quickly, especially if I'm on 10 times speed. The apple trees will take a while to grow, but they'll still grow, and they'll yield a lot of food. Once they're fully grown, they'll also be able to be chopped down for wood when they start to die out. So orchards are pretty useful early on. We'll need iron, we'll need wood logs, we'll need stone. So I believe we all have, but we're gonna need food. Mathalie was born, Giovan was born, Orlando was born, so we have a lot of children being born already. Maybe we don't have enough potatoes. Oh, now we have more potatoes. Harvest those potatoes. Bronzo! Bronzo! I don't know how long we'll take, but we're gonna need a lot more logs to be transferred to this schoolhouse. I'll probably also want to get a hunter to be able to gather food like these deer, and I'll probably want to get a herbalist hut to be able to gather up all the herbs from the forest and be able to put them into medicine, so where people can at least stay healthy early on. Reserve of food is low, but it's actually not that low. It's probably building up, but it looks like it's low here, but probably in these households. I would check the inventories. Everyone has 300 potatoes there. They have 100 potatoes. They have 250 potatoes. So they have an inventory in their households which store food. These people have 500 potatoes. Also, where did we get 90 food? Schoolhouse should be built up right quick since we're getting the stone in it already. Build a road down here. Yeah, there goes the schoolhouse being built up. I'll build a road around the orchards, and then I'll bring in a nice little hunter's cabin. Let's see. Oh, it seems that there's a bump in the land that doesn't seem to agree with that. That's okay. I'll put it here. Let's put it there. Need a 3, and I'll also put it on a schoolhouse where all these children will become students and they'll be able to. Looks like 2 people have already Angelica and Millard have become adults and they'll be able to work as laborers. Also, these brooks can be fished in, but I'm gonna bring a fishing thing down all the way down to here, and we're gonna wait till. And since we have a big forest here, the more trees there are, it's interesting. If there's trees, the animals will be more likely to be coming around. I think that's the case. Seems realistic enough to be. I'll probably put down as a gatherer's hut around. No, maybe not. At least the herbalist hut will come in. But I'll probably build another farm here, but I'm gonna need. Well, each of these farms is costing me 7 people. This orchard and this crop field. But once we get more people living, we're probably gonna be having more farms. I'm hoping. So this is a 15 by 15 farm. Food production is increasing, but I'm going to need firewood, aren't I? So let's get a firewood cutter. He doesn't want to go there, but he wouldn't mind going. He doesn't mind going right here next to the house. So we're going to put builders working on that, and then I'll. Not many students, but people probably aren't in the right age to become students, but I do have a teacher. I'm gonna see how fast I can make this up. I want to see how long I can make a city like this go. Schoolhouse. I'm probably gonna need a herbalist. Health of people, it needs to be high, so we're probably gonna need proper food. So probably are gonna need if it's realistic, they're gonna need the coats. They're gonna need the. I need a lot of shit, but right now we're just gonna watch this city grow up a bit. We're gonna need people becoming adults, but no one's being a student right yet. Let's put down some more roads. Spread this road out here, and we're gonna cut away this forest. Looks like the reserve of firewood is low, but that's okay. It's building up eventually. Looks like this hill is going to be annoying in a sense, but it's not going to be too annoying. And it looks like it digs away from the land depending on where I put. So if these people aren't farming, they're out collecting the materials. This person's probably going to starve to death if they're not careful enough. Come on, it's being stupid. Potatoes need to grow. Our orchard is not ready to. But our fishing cabin should be able to collect enough food early on for this person to be able. Who's starving? Is it you? They're educated? They're already educated, so adults can become educated. The farmer is not educated, though. So Lena is not educated. She did not go to school. I'm hoping that my hunting cabin is able to bring in enough food for my people to survive, but my farmers seem to be having a little trouble with the food, but harvest time should be soon. It's late summer. Those look like apples, but they're not ready to grow yet. If anyone, I've been to every single one of my farmers just died. We're not close enough to a river. Oh my god. Let's start a new town. I'm not having 4 people die at once because there's something a little stupid happened. I'm probably actually gonna want a schoolhouse first. A schoolhouse and housing. That probably sounds like a good idea. Schoolhouse being one of my first buildings. Removing poisonous mushrooms. Let's try. I want to build up a town that's in the background like this. I want to have something that amazing, but it's not likely. Oh. Let's build a schoolhouse and get those children educated. It looks like we start in winter. Oh, that sucks. That's a hospital. Put 2 workers to it. Boost up the speed. Put a house here. Put a house here. Put a house here. Here. And let's put one here. Reserve of stone is low, but the household's being built. That's good. We'll need a teacher already. Here we go, teacher. Well, now my people are educated and they're able to get the everything they need. Low on firewood, low on food, but we're next to the water, so that's pretty good. We can start fishing. That's what I was hoping for. Fishing. I probably have too many fishers at the moment. No. Let's get 2 people working on that as the others start digging down away from everything else. Fish is a very valuable resource at the start. If you start near water, which you're going to want. If you're too far away from water, you're not going to have a very decent startup. It's going to be challenging. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be bad, but it's going to be a challenging start. Let's just say that. Let's build a dual-side road. Just remove this since I'll just remove this since it's... There we go. I don't know what was going on there. I'll put down another household right here. Next to the fishing. And as the fishing dock gets built up, we should be fine. The stockpile's already getting full up. 4x8, so... Well, let's get a few fishermen. Now, how I started my last one, no, that was not a bad start. That was actually a really decent start, but everything we didn't have a I was doing it well for what I had. That everything started dying out early on, so that wasn't that was our misfortune. So I'm going to build dual strip roads. Hopefully this will benefit me. I'm hoping it will. It's only dual dirt roads at the moment, but it probably will assist me. Reserve of food is low, so I will put down some crops. Let's say 15x15 right about here. How's that? I need some people removing the stuff from there. Just looks like some herbs though, that's not very nice. A gatherer's hut is actually probably very useful right now. Since I believe if we put down a herbalist, they will use the gatherer's hut, what the people get from the gatherer's hut to build towards the... We need the gatherer's hut early on. Otherwise, we're not going to get these crop fields clear of those dastardly herbs. But we're getting fish, which is really good right now. Education is probably working, so these kids are probably going to be educated. I'm hoping they will be, at least. Let's grow some wheat. Let's take off a few of these guys. Put them on my field, and then I'll put list towards that, and hopefully my citizens will grow up. We should have enough firewood to last us for the first season, I'm hoping. If we don't, I'll get that all fixed up. Well, it looks like we have a decent forest around here. We are going to need firewood. Our our wheat field should be able to. Yeah, we're completely out. Completely out of that already, but as soon as we get another person, a laborer, available to work, which shouldn't be too long. Reserve of firewood. I know the reserve of firewood and food is low, but we're getting fish in, so that's not bad. A more educated my citizens are, so we have 19 people. Looks like a child was born as well. So I'm hoping it looks, yeah, 3 children were born. So we start with 16 people on medium. So that's 4 families, I think. Food is low in winter. Firewood's bad. I'm hoping coming this spring we'll be able to get come on, someone come on, it's spring. Someone should be aging soon. I'm hoping. I'll take it. It's still early spring, so it's a bit cold, so we shouldn't be too worried about the firewood as the temperature starts to increase. I mean, that's in Fahrenheit. I wonder if I can turn that to Celsius, because I can't really read Fahrenheit that well. Game. Autosave timer. Show Celsius temperatures. You can. Would you look at that? So it is 5 degrees Celsius right now. Ooh, that's a bit chilly. It's a little hard to grow crops at that temperature. I know this for a fact. Shouldn't start at that ground temperatures. Mid-spring, as the temperature of the frost is probably leaving the ground. Yeah, as you can see, the plants weren't grown properly. So they probably planted them at the wrong time. I can already tell them that. Oh, there it goes. There we go. I don't know if that needed time to pick up, but the temperature is increasing, so these people shouldn't be too cold any longer. Especially if I start getting a hunter's cabin going. But coming... Reserve of food is low. It's not that low. Luckily for me, the gatherer's cabin isn't that big, so I can fit it in the streetways of what I have here. Everything else is quite large, though. I'll put that like that. I'll put that. That behind there like that, and we should be all right. I have no laborers at the moment, but food is increasing, so that's nice. Crop fields should be ready go soon. I'll build an orchard after, but I need more people. Oh, we have a student. Nice. We do have a student. Urla has become a student. I'll call this episode here. I hope you have enjoyed this. This is going to be episode 1 of our Banished playthrough. I've already done a review, but that was just my thoughts on the game. This is me trying to build up cities. We've already lost 1 city. Lost. Enough people died that I felt I had the need to restart, and I didn't have a nice zone to start in, so I tried, but it didn't succeed. I hope you all have enjoyed this. Hopefully we can get a nice population in our city. No problem with disasters. Ooh, I'll probably put down a well as soon as possible, but I hope you all have a good day, a good night, and that's peace out from me.